Good afternoon, guys. I'm unveiling the Apple Watch Ultra. I ordered it the first day when they revealed the dates. Now, if you're like me, I watched the Apple keynote that gives you order dates, features of the new products and the new products that comes out. So, I follow that each year, and because I am a fan of Apple, I always had a new iPhone, I always had an Apple Watch, and but this watch is different. It's a very strong watch, and it can communicate with the satellite. If you didn't have on your cell phone or your watch, if you didn't have cellular signal. So, it is very important to me because, I travel all over the world and, I am hiking in places that are questionable. So here it is. Now, this came UPS. You would have never realized that it's a watch because they did it that way. Now the order dates were given like they give you normally a window like from the 4th to the 11th or something like that. But this came in early, and I was kind of surprised, and it was a good surprise. And so so the reason for me to even bring this out is because, like I said, the previous watches have been different, and this is a different watch, and it's a very strong watch. It's heavier, and you will see, as I'm showing it and opening it. So I hope you enjoy, and please subscribe to me because very soon I'll be unveiling the Apple iPhone Pro Max. It came UPS. I ordered it the first day that I was allowed to order. And then, they said that it was going to come on the 28th, but, I just got a surprise this morning saying that, it's arriving today. I was excited, and here I am, okay? So the day that I ordered was the first day that I was allowed to order. I don't know if you guys follow the keynote, Apple keynote. Every time the phone comes in, and when they're unveiling stuff, So that's when I knew when I could order, and I did that. And so this is the box, okay? If you see. That's the box. It comes this way, and the previous boxes has been like long and narrow, but this one's bigger. Okay, the one that I got was ultra titanium case, Midnight Ocean brand. Okay, it's 49 millimeter, and it's just one size. Okay, so let's do this. It just gives you the three designs that they have. Okay, now now each band is different. I got the now if you're hiking, you would just go with the trail. This is like for swimming and stuff like that. That's a band that I got, and then you have the alpine if you're going mountain climbing and stuff like that. Okay, so I got the ocean one because I thought that it's dust proof and all that. So okay, and here's the box, and here's the strap. Right, that's a strap, and that's a watch. Okay, let's go look at the strap. Now, I'm one person, I don't follow any trends, but, one of the trends that I follow is the Apple products. I have always had the Apple iPhone, and I have always had the watch. And, so those are two things that I always follow because, every time they come up with something better than the previous one. So that's the reason why I do that. And so here is the strap. Okay, so now I don't know how to take this thing out. Okay, That's one side, and then here's the other side. Okay, that's the strap that I got. Okay, and it looks real solid and quite strong, and that's what I liked about when I saw it. I just saw I could wash it if it gets dirty, if it gets dusty, because some of the places that I go to are really dusty and stuff like that. So I just thought this might work better than the other strap. Okay, they also give you one of these things. I mean, this one, this is just like the second loop. Now before it used to be like that, but now that's the second loop. So it's hanging outside, but I guess once you put it on, it's just gonna stay there. I don't know why they did it that way. Okay, so that's all there is to that. Okay, and then that's a strap. Okay, and now the watch itself is, let's see. Now remember, now this watch, the Ultra, it is supposed to, like, if you go at a place where, if you're one of those hiking, if you're going in the mountains and everything, if you go to places like that, some places are vain, there is no signal. Okay, so now this watch is supposed to, in case of emergencies, this can just communicate directly with the satellite. Okay, even if there is no signal on your regular phone, on your this is the charger. It has always been like that, but this looks heavy, and then the watch is also bigger and heavier. It looks much heavier. Okay, so I'm excited. Now I will, I will be setting it up, and I will, I'll publish the. So that is the watch. It does look very heavy. Now if you look at this, okay, now you have you have the knob here, okay, same thing, and then you have that, the if you have to click, right, and also this one is extra, and then the speaker, it's supposed to be very loud also. Like if you're hiking alone with a group, and if you get lost, you could just send them a signal, they will hear it, and so it's that powerful. Okay, so that is the watch. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm just gonna, once I set it up, I still have the old watch, so I cannot actually set it up right now. I'll have to reset that one before I could set this one up on my self. Okay, so here's the watch. Okay, it looks very heavy, and in the past I have done G-Shock, and they're big as this, but then I went to a smaller watch when it came to the Apple Watch, but then I realized this one does so much more, so I just went in for the bigger one. I'll have to get used to the weight of the watch, and it's all gonna happen. Okay. If you have had the previous watches, you know exactly what the watch does. But this does a couple of things extra. It's unique to Ultra, Apple Watch Ultra. Okay. One of the things that you can do is waypoints. If you're hiking, and most of the time, when you're hiking, you have gotten lost in the past, or you may get lost in the future. It has happened to me many times. I have stories about that too. But so waypoint is a way to get back to where you started. It just retraces your path, which is a very, very survival thing, for me at least. So here, it'll check back with you. You would trace. It'll record your path, and it'll get back to you. Now the strap, if you saw the loop, this is how the loop is put in there. Yeah, watch out for iPhone 14 Pro Max unboxing also. Okay, thank you.